Hey guys, be back here with my Q&A video. I've got loads of questions to answer, so we're going to get into it right now. But first, what I just want to say to Lewis and Bushman Blue, my email is in the link of is in the description. Sorry, so email me on email or email me how you want me to ship your giveaway giveaway prize to you because I've been so busy. I've been to the Caribbean. And yeah, now I'm going to do that now. So please email me. I've got them right beside me right here, ready to ship out, all packed up and everything. So yeah, please email me. I'm pretty sure you guys will have email. And if you don't, just leave a comment down in the video how you want me to get that to you. But yeah, guys, let's get into this Q&A. I think I've got around 25 questions, so this is really, really good. So the first comment we do have on here is from Ben McLaughlin, if that's how you say it. So what he said was, how did your GCSEs go? Yeah, they went pretty well. Obviously, there are a few things I struggled with. I really struggled with the maths one, but everything else went pretty good. And I did mine. This year, and I'm so nervous about the 22nd of August. Yeah, we all are nervous. You know, they're in the past now. I think all we can really do now is just hope we do well. And as long as you put the work in and you did your best, I'm sure that is good enough. Hanif Ahmed asked, do you like anime? If not, I would recommend watching the Studio Ghibli movies. Yeah, I don't really watch too much anime. I used to watch Pokemon as a kid. I used to watch a lot of Pokemon and a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! But that's really it for anime. I've never really got into it. I've never really wanted to get into it. But I will check that out if I do get the chance. Pete Cahill, a great supporter of mine, been there since day one, says, congrats on 300 subs, you deserve it. What is your favourite film of the Planet of the Apes series? I love them, even the TV series, but the original is still my favourite. Yeah, the original is would be my favourite, but if you're going to include the new ones, the new trilogy, Wolf Planet of the Apes is my favourite of all time Planet of the Apes movie. I just thought the balance between emotion, action, story was amazing, and obviously the CGI is amazing. But yeah, the original Planet of the Apes is definitely my second. Absolutely great movie. I do have a lovely box set of them all. Don't actually know where my box set is. I think it's somewhere over there, up there in my P section. But yeah, they're an amazing series of movies. And yeah, leave the comments down below, PK Hill, or what you think of the new ones, because I think they're amazing. And Wolf Attack the Apes was the perfect conclusion. Let's Talk Movies. Definitely go sub to him if you have not done so already. Let's Talk Movies is a great YouTuber. He's really good. Really covers some really good films. This is a great one. This is a really one I'm interested in answering. Congratulations on 300, mate. Fully deserved. What's your favourite film score? Now, I'm a huge Hans Zimmer fanboy. I love all Hans Zimmer's work. My two favourite Hans Zimmers would have to be Inception and Man of Steel. Man of Steel, obviously, the movie is not as good as Inception, but I still think the score to Man of Steel was amazing. And the Inception score is beautiful. If I had to say a favourite, it would probably have to be Man of Steel with the score. I just can't go over the score, and it probably, for me, makes 50% of the movie the score. It's an amazing score for Man of Steel. What movies would you like to see remade? This is one that's quite hard to answer because I don't like when movies are remade, really, usually. If I had to ask for a movie to be remade, it would probably have to be something, you know, quite old. If I had to ask for something to be remade, I'd probably want remade. So, let's talk movies. The movies I would probably want to see remade are DC movies. Now, not the Dark Knight trilogy, obviously. I'm going to leave Man of Steel out of this, but I'd want Batman vs Superman, Justice League, not Wonder Woman, Suicide Squad I'd want remade, and not Aquaman. I really enjoy Aquaman and not Shazam. So yeah, basically Justice League, I'd want The Flash, I'd want Cyborg, I'd want Batman to be changed. Obviously Affleck's going, which I think is a good thing and a bad thing. I think he was really good in Batman vs Superman, but what they did with him in Justice League kind of has just ruined his character, and I don't think you can make up for how annoying his character was in Justice League. I felt that it wasn't Batman, it was just this guy who put on a mask for some reason. I didn't feel like it was Batman, but in Batman vs Superman he was pretty badass. But yeah, I'd want to see Batman vs Superman and Justice League be remade because I really feel that Justice League has potential. If you look at Marvel and you look at how well they're doing, you can definitely see that there are villains in the DC, like the Joker, Two-Faced, you got loads of Penguin, you got so many villains you can include, and Steppenwolf for me just didn't do it. I just felt his villain was really weak and really generic. But yeah, I'd want to see those movies remade. So to be honest, Let's Talk Movies, there's nothing really that I want to be remade. I'm pretty happy with everything that's came out, really. If there was one thing that I'd want more movies of that saga, would be the Kung Fu Panda movies. I really want them number 4 because I love those movies so much. But to be honest, there's no animated movies I'd want to see remade or redone. Obviously, I'd like to see the Terminator movies remade. Obviously, Dark Fate's coming out, which may sort of justify the whole thing. But yeah, I think I've said in many of my videos, I'm not a huge remake fan, but I'd have to say I want a sequel to some movies, but there's no remakes I really want to happen. So I'm really sure I can't answer that. I feel bad about it, but there's nothing I want to, to be remade. And then his final question was, what movie do you hate that everyone loves? Okay, Titanic is a movie that I really don't like, but it won Best Picture. That's a huge one. What else? There's a load of other movies. I'm not a big fan, and now please don't diss me on this or get rude to me. I'm not a huge fan of the Kill Bill movies. I watched them recently, and I've got to say I didn't love them. I really didn't. I didn't think they were amazing. Also recently watched just yesterday, Hereditary, and I didn't love it. So yeah, there are loads of other movies. Absolutely a crap ton of other movies that I don't like that everyone likes. But yeah, those are a few that I don't like that everyone loves. The next one is from Bobby19761000. What music are you into, and do you collect CDs or vinyl? Yeah, I do collect vinyl, but I don't have a huge collection of it. Here we do have my vinyl collection. I have the Inception vinyl. There you go. Batman vs Superman vinyl, and then Star Wars. This is from when Star Wars was released. So yeah, lovely vinyls. My Batman vs Superman one is an absolutely beautiful edition. It's got like I don't know how many. It's beautiful. It's got so much cool stuff. It's got a huge poster in it and stuff. So yeah, Batman vs Superman. And yeah, I don't collect CDs really. Sorry. What music am I into? I'm into film scores. I'm into a bit of rap here and there. I'm into like old school, like primary school music. I love that. And yeah, that's really it. Like, like nostalgic music. I think if you're my age, you'd realize like there are loads of songs you used to listen to in primary school, and I just like listening to those over and over again. They make me really nostalgic. Yes, soundtracks, rap, a bit of rap, not too much, and then yeah, like old like sort of pop music. Joe Watchon commented, "What's your favourite Jake Gyllenhaal movie?" It has to be Nightcrawler. It's an amazing movie. Jake Gyllenhaal's performance in it was, oh my god, it was so good. Also, if you could remove one actor currently on screen, who would it be? That is a good one. That's a very good question. If I had to remove one actor that I find annoying, there's a few in there. Shia LaBeouf is an actor that I really don't warm to. Who else is there? Shia LaBeouf, if that's how you say his name, I'm not sure. But yeah, so the actor would be Ty Sheridan. I think if that's how you say his name, he was in Ready Player One. He's in the X-Men movies. I just find him really annoying. I've got nothing against him. He's not a bad actor. I'm not saying he's annoying in any way in person, but I'm saying in the X-Men movies, he just kind of just screamed Gene all the time, and it was just really annoying. He wasn't great as Cyclops. And then in Ready Player One, he was okay. I've just never fallen for him, and I've always, whenever I watch his movies, I always think he's an actor. For example, with someone like Rami Malek as Freddie Mercury, Taron Egerton as Elton John, there's loads of other, I'm just thinking of music biopics. Tom Hanks, obviously, you get immersed into their character. But Ty Sheridan, I just feel like, sorry if I'm pronouncing his name wrong, but I just feel like he's acting all the time, and I don't dig his acting too much. But obviously, loads of people love him, and I give him full credit for that. Clint Smith commented, and once again, guys, just thanks for these amazing comments. Which city in the UK are you from? I'm from London. Yep. What's my most expensive Blu-ray? Alright, so this is something I haven't wanted to be shown for a long time. I haven't shown for a long time. But I'm now going to show it. This is a Blu-ray that I got £50, but I think it's worth about 200. I'll just show you guys it right now. This is my most expensive Blu-ray, the Interstellar HD Zeta Lenticular Steelbook. This goes around 200 on eBay, but yeah, there's the front lenticular, as you can see. This is all sealed up and in a sleeve as well. But yeah, it's a lovely steelbook. I'm probably not going to do an unboxing because I don't really want to open it. It's only a Blu-ray, so I've got the Blu-ray of it already. But yeah, beautiful lenticular on that one. So the next question we do have is from D Hollyoak. This question is a really good one. who are your top 3 directors? Now, I'm going to split this up into 2 brackets. We've got the 3 old-timers and then the 3 newcomers. 3 old-timers who I think have made some amazing movies that I absolutely adore. Steven Spielberg, Scorsese, and Steven Spielberg, Scorsese. There are so many that I want to put on this list. Steven Spielberg, Scorsese, and Tarantino are my 3 favourite ones who are still making good movies. Like Tarantino's obviously bringing out Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Scorsese's making The Irishman. I know they're still making movies, but they've probably passed their best. You know, I'm not going to say they have, because Irishman may be amazing, but I'm saying they've made amazing movies. And now the 3 newcomers, well, not newcomers, they're in the last 15 years. Christopher Nolan, obviously, he's probably my favourite director of all time. Damien Chazelle, because he's made one of my favourite movies of all time, Whiplash, and First Man and La La Land, which are 2 amazing movies. And then Denis Villeneuve, if that's how you say it, he has made a lot of movies. He's made Blade Runner 2049, amazing movie. Arrival, amazing movie. Prisoners, in my top 10 of all time, my favourite thriller of all time. Enemy, which was amazing. The first Sicario movie, which I thought was really pretty good. Not amazing, really good. And he's made a few others as well. So yeah, he's an amazing director. What are your guilty pleasures? Oh, okay, so my guilty pleasures. Independence Day Resurgence is a guilty pleasure of mine. Huge guilty pleasure. I really enjoy Independence Day Resurgence. Let me just look on my Blu-ray shelf. The new Die Hard movies, like the new ones, they're their guilty pleasures. I have a good time with them. That's really it for guilty pleasures. I think Batman vs Superman, as much as I hate the movie, is a guilty pleasure. I still have a good time watching it. Same with Suicide Squad. I hate Suicide Squad so much that I kind of enjoy it, if that's weird. Also, a movie that I really like, but I was a huge guilty pleasure of mine, are some of the Friday the 13th movies. Like, I don't have them on Blu-ray, like Friday the 13th 6. I really enjoy. The Wicker Man with Nicolas Cage is a big huge guilty pleasure of mine. I had a great time watching that one. The new Power Rangers movie, that's a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine as well. I love that movie. So yeah, there's just a crap ton of guilty pleasures I've got, and movies that people don't like, but I love. What subjects do you take at school from Matt Fitzpatrick? Okay, so what subjects do I take at school? I take maths, obviously, these are the compulsories. Maths, English, 3 sciences, chemistry, biology, and physics. Well, I took them. I've finished them, but I took them. Then I had to take RS, which is RS. Then for my options, I took DT, Design and Technology, Geography, Music, and those are my 3 options. So yeah, those are all the GCSEs I took. My favourite one being RS. I love religious studies. Next one is from Pele Falakaimer. What do you think of the Star Wars prequels? I think they're underrated. So do I, my good friend. Yeah. Episode 1, I really have a good time with. I really think it's a good movie. Yeah, it's very slow, but the fight with Darth Maul, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, I don't know how to say Qui-Gon Jinn is. I thought, anyway. Yeah, that's a great scene, and for me, that makes the movie. I love that movie. Attack of the Clones is definitely the weakest, just too much CGI, but I still think the Colosseum scene is really good. And then Revenge of the Sith, I think, is one of the best Star Wars movies. Very depressing. And I think the thing with the prequels is that you know what's going to happen. I think when the original Star Wars movies came out, you had no clue what's going to happen. You know, it was all completely new. And the prequels were kind of similar. And you knew Anakin was going to turn into a villain. But I still think they were actually quite good. I really do enjoy them. Ben McLaughlin also said, what subjects do you take at school? So yeah, science, English, maths, DT, geography, music, and RS. What DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, 3D title are you most proud of owning, and have you ever done clear-outs and get rid of certain titles? Yeah, I do clear-outs. I do them a lot, actually. In fact, I've got a huge pile of Blu-rays right over there that I'm clearing out. Elaborating on that question, these are all things I'm selling. So I'm selling these, this steelbook, the Big Hero 6 Nova Media, Wonder Woman, German steelbook, Lego Batman movie Mantelab, and then Ready Player One HD Zeta I'm selling because I just didn't like the movie that much. Then those are all like singles I'm selling. Then this is all as a lot. So these like DC Digibooks, I'm selling all of these as a lot. Obviously this is all going to fund more Blu-rays, so yeah. Then I'm selling these 2 as a lot. The Kung Fu Panda 2 movie collection and Ratatouille. And then I'm selling the Halloween original steelbook because I got it on 4K. And then this is a lot. all of these together. So you've got Schindler's List, Split, E.T., Rise of Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, War of the Planet of the Apes, and Ghostbusters. So if anyone's interested in any of those, yeah, definitely hit me up and we'll sort out a deal as well. The Blu-rays I'm most proud of owning are my Pixar Steelbook, the German ones, so like these. They all have like a similar design. These are the ones I'm most proud of owning. I just can't get over how beautiful they look together. And yeah, I love Pixar movies. Also, thank you for that question. Congrats, mate. Well deserved. Thank you very, very much. Question 1. What was the first movie that made you love cinema? Oh, I can't remember. First movie that made me love cinema. So the first movie that made me love cinema was Cars. I saw this like when I was 2. Absolutely loved it, and I still love this movie to this day. So underrated. It's just an underrated Pixar movie. One of my favourite Pixar movies, probably Cars, for nostalgic reasons. And yeah, this is my first cinema experience, and after that movie I was like, I love films, and I just kept on watching them to this day. Another movie that was probably my best cinema experience ever is Interstellar. Like, what? That cinema experience was crazy. What was the first Blu-ray to start off your collection? The first Blu-ray that kicked off my collection was Star Wars The Force Awakens. And on release day of this, I ran to Sainsbury's and picked this up. This is an amazing movie. Shame The Last Jedi couldn't live up to how good this one was. And yeah, this is the first one I picked up in Blu-ray I picked up. And yeah, so I've only been collecting for 4 years now. 3-4 years. I think it was like 1 year after Force Awakens I didn't collect Blu-rays, and I just started collecting them loads. Sorry about that background noise. I'm sorry if that's quite loud. It's just, yeah. Otter Falkheimer, thank you for those lovely comments. DLJ Jacko's movie channel, by the way. Also said, hope you're well, mate, and keep up the great work. Thank you very, very much for that. I really do appreciate that. Otto Falkheimer says, how important are slipcovers? Now, yeah, this is a question that a lot of Blu-ray collectors get. Like, obviously, I'm not going to buy a slipcover for, like, £50. But, for example, these Blu-rays, these Marvel ones, I think it's really nice having all the matching spines. I just think it looks really presentable and stuff. But obviously, like, let's say this was in Poundland, Fantastic Four. This is in Poundland, and the slipcover is maybe $2.50 in CX. I probably would go with the slipcover edition. Sounds weird, but I do like having a slipcover. But if it's like a £1 cap, I'd probably, it depends if the slipcover is nice as well. If it's got no embossing or debossing, I'll probably just go with the regular Blu-ray. But yeah, thank you for that question. Pretty Reviews, hey mate, do you play any kind of games? Yeah, I do play games on Xbox. If you want my gamer tag and you want to play a few games with me, leave in the comments down below. I play a lot. I play Red Dead Redemption. I love that game. I used to play God of War a bit. I play a bit of COD, and then I also play FIFA, and I do play a bit of Fortnite. Yeah, it's cringy, but I do enjoy it. Yeah, so he said like Call of Duty, for example. Yeah, I don't like COD. I'm more of a Battlefield fan, like Battlefield Bad Company, Battlefield 4, and obviously I'm sorry, I completely forgot Halo. What am I saying? Halo 3 and Halo Reach are probably my 2 favourite games of all time. Archie, yeah, great channel. Definitely go subscribe to him. Are you excited for the new Matt Reeves Batman movie? And what do you think of Robert Pattinson being cast as Batman? Now, I think this is a great decision. Robert Pattinson's really been in some great movies recently. He's been in High Life, Good Time, and a bag of others. Yeah, he was in the Twilight movies. That was 10 years ago, back when he just was wanting money. But I think he's got the facial definition to be Batman. Obviously, I think now people are dwelling on Christian Bale as Batman and Michael Keaton. I think we need to get that out of our heads that they're Batman, and we need to accept a new Batman. I don't think that really happened with Ben Affleck. I think he had a few fans, but really everyone was saying he wasn't as good as wasn't as good as Christian Bale. But what I also think is that they shouldn't do all that crappy costume with blue eyes and stuff. I thought that was a really stupid decision about Superman. I thought Batman's costume was way too clunky. I need to slim, and Robert Pattinson is very slim, but also muscular. And Ben Affleck is a big, stacked guy, so I think Robert Pattinson has the body shape of being a Batman as well. Harry Fowler commented, what is your favourite sport? Okay, so yeah, his is football. Yeah, I love football. So yeah, I don't have a favourite. To watch and to play is very different. To watch, it's rugby. I'm a huge Welsh supporter. And then to play, I love playing football. I'm not the best at it. I'm only like club standards. I'm a huge table tennis fan. I'm quite close to county level now at table tennis. And then tennis, I'm a club player as well. And then cricket, I'm going to start. I used to play cricket for HSBC Cricket Club. And then I kind of stopped. So I think I'm going to start playing cricket again. soon. Cinephile Nick commented, sorry if I'm pronouncing the names wrong, by the way. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. Yeah, Cinephile Nick, by the way, if you're watching this, I love your videos. I love all your Bluray hunts and top lists. I think loads of your opinions are actually really underrated, and you like a lot of movies that people, for example, like The Good Dinosaur, you really like that. I think that's really good because I think that's a great movie as well. So he said, congratulations on 300 subscribers. If you were to make a separate YouTube channel dedicated to something other than movies, what would it be about? I'd probably make it about table tennis. I used to actually have a table tennis channel. I'd probably make tutorial videos on table tennis, on how to get good at it, because I really used to enjoy making those. What is your favourite school subject? That is religious studies. Besides The Incredibles, what is your favourite Pixar film? So yeah, basically, I said in about 3 months ago that The Incredibles is my favourite Pixar film. Favourite Pixar film is now Toy Story 2. But if you had to say beside The Incredibles and excluding Toy Story 2, it would have to be... Let me just look here. Probably Up or Wall-E. And yeah, thank you for those great questions. It's me, Alex, commented, do you ever watch any TV shows, and which is your favourite? Okay, so I've recently started Breaking Bad, which I'm really enjoying. In the past, I've watched loads. I've watched Merlin, is one of my favourite series of all time. Band of Brothers is one of my favourite series of all time. Line of Duties is a great season. The new Bodyguard season was really good on the BBC. BBC has some great programmes. Stranger Things, I love. When They See Us was a really good Netflix programme recently. And that's it and The Pacific was really good as well. But recently I've started Breaking Bad, and I'm going to start Peaky Blinders as well, so I'm really looking forward to watching those. Edwin Moorfield commented, what has been your favourite movie of the year so far? Toy Story 4. And what is your most anticipated movie of 2020? Most anticipated movie of 2020 would have to go to... So yeah, my most anticipated movie of 2020, I've got two. Bond, the new Bond film, and Tenet from Christopher Nolan. Those are my two most anticipated movies of next year. Cannot wait for both of them. And then there's a handful like Birds of Prey I'm also really interested in. The second to last question is Ronan Octane, I-10, I think. I don't know how you pronounce that. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. This is not really a question, but you are awesome and great. I can't wait for the Q&A. Also, how much money do you try and spend on your Blu-ray hunts? It might be rude to ask. No, it's in no way rude. For a second I was like, how much money do you make off YouTube? And I was like, I don't make anything. But yeah, usually around 15. But I think if there's a title, for example, kind of like a Star Wars movie, or maybe an Avengers movie or something like that, or a DC movie, I may go up to like the 30 mark because I may get the Steelbook. But I try and cap it at that. I usually get most of my pickups from CX, but then maybe I get the 2 for 13 at HMV, then maybe 2 things from CX. So like around 15 to 20 pounds. And finally, Movie Nation says, what is your favourite martial arts movie? It's the original Karate Kid. You can't beat it. It's such a great movie. Absolutely love the original Karate Kid. So guys, those are all the questions. I hope my answers were satisfactory. Thank you for all of these amazing questions. Like, it's amazing how much support I'm getting and how many subscribers I'm gaining. Like, I'm already on like 325 or 6 subscribers, which is incredible. And I cannot thank you guys enough for that. So if you could leave a like, also subscribe channel, guys. A new series starting tomorrow. I'm sorry if I didn't go in depth. I've never done a Q&A before. So if you could leave in the comments down below any improvements I can make these Q&As. I'm probably going to do another one at 400 and 500. I'll probably do one every 100. I just want to say, guys, just to reiterate, I don't know if I've said it enough in the video. Thank you for all your things, like saying you deserve it, you know, all that sort of lovely stuff. It's great to see you and the movie community coming together into one video, and all you got amazing people being so thoughtful, and it's great to really be reassured that there's still people who love physical media and love movies as much as I do. Leave in the comments down below anything you have to ask me. All questions will be answered in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are amazing. New series starting tomorrow, and then the cinema trip maybe today, maybe Thursday, I'm not sure. I've got it all filmed out. I just need to know when to upload it is the right time. But guys, leave a like, as I've already said, subscribe to the channel, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.